Hello, what's on your move, Madman, and I'm back. And today we're going to get controversial, and we're also going to talk about some interesting 4Ks as well, as today I get around to talking about the Terminator that's brand new released, and we're also going to talk about Terminator 2. So I'm going to start with this one, seeing as it's the new one, even though technically it's the first one, but you know what I mean. There's the back cover for you there. We're going to take the slip cover off. I've taken the plastic off already because I've already watched this, so sorry, but let's have a look at the inside, eh? It's got a really nice disc in there with alternate artwork, so that's quite nice, isn't it? Now, it might surprise you, but I never actually owned this before buying this in 4K, so that was one of the biggest reasons why I bought it, because I was like, you know what, I don't actually own the Terminator, so it's time. After all the controversy with all the other James Cameron films that released at the beginning of the year, people saying they liked them, people saying they didn't like them, people that didn't like them were then hating on the people that said they did like them. I went in this a little bit like, I'm a little bit concerned about what I'm going to think about this release. So far for this film, I haven't heard a lot of negative comments, which didn't surprise me, because when I watched it I thought it looked pretty good for a film that's released in 1984. It was a very good looking transfer. There was a lot of really good picture detail in there, and the film grain was present, but it was good. It was a good amount of film grain for a film from 1984. It could have looked a lot worse, but I was quite impressed with it, to be fair. I was quite happy with it. The HDR does an incredible job. It does come with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, so you Dolby Vision lovers are going to like this as well. One of the better looking James Cameron 4Ks, I would say. And yeah, all in all, I pretty much thought it was pretty solid all the way around. I think next year when I do videos, I'm going to start rating them out of 10, if that helps, so I can give you a bit more of a clearer point. Moving on though, so Terminator 2, some of you might be thinking, why do you own this? It's meant to be the worst 4K Blu-ray ever. I'm not actually sure I've heard one single person say anything positive about Terminator 2 in 4K. They all say that they love the film, but the 4K is literally one of the worst transfers ever. I'm going to go as far as to say I don't agree. I wouldn't have said it's the best, most amazing 4K transfer I've ever seen, but at the same time, I definitely wouldn't say that it's the worst 4K Blu-ray I've ever seen. I'm not going to start listing films that look worse than this. I don't want to start a war online. But yeah, for me, personally, in my own opinion, and it probably is just me, but I didn't really think it looked that bad. It's not the best, like I said. It's not the most amazing, incredible thing that you're ever going to look at, and I'm pretty sure they could restore it to look better than it looks. But yeah, by far not the worst. The sound is still good. There isn't any Dolby Vision or Dolby Atmos, but it still has good sound. And like I said, yeah, I was very happy with the picture. It was okay for me. I think because I've heard so many people shitting on this film and saying how bad it was, 4K release, that is, not the actual film. So many people said how bad it was. I was a bit like, went in expecting to see the worst kind of awful picture ever, and I didn't think it was that bad at all, so sorry. You can see the back cover there if you're interested. Interestingly, on the Blu-ray here, it has all three versions of the film. So if you haven't seen the other two versions of the film, they're all on here as well. You might be thinking, old news, all three versions are on the other Blu-ray as well. Alright, sorry, I'm just saying, okay? So there you go, ready for the most dislikes that I'm ever going to get on a YouTube channel because I disagreed with someone's opinion. Like I said, it is just my opinion at the end of the day. You might not agree with that, that's fine. I'm not fussed if you don't agree with it, it's alright, you don't have to agree with me. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will disagree with me, which is okay. I'm not bothered, it's fine. I didn't think it was that bad, alright? Sorry. So as I probably mentioned about 50 times in the last couple of months, I have got a new book. So there's going to be a link in the description for you to have a look at that book. Be really nice if more of you could get it. I'd really appreciate that. So thank you. And thank you to all the people that have been really nice about it so far. So thank you. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'm going to fuck off. Okay? Goodbye.